What was your favorite part about growing up in Montreal?
Oh. I think I like how close everything feels. It's a really easy city to get around in. And I grew up with my school pretty close to home, my friends around there, but also not too far from downtown. So yeah, I think it's really nice in that way.
Okay. Can you tell me about any musical or artistic influences and like what did you listen to growing up?
I listened to a lot of Feist, actually. Canadian Hero, Chad Van Galen, Cat Power. Some of my dad's music was like J.J. Cale and Eric Clapton, which sounds really lame now, but yeah. But it was in there. And then like Leonard Cohen also, who's from Montreal.
If you could describe your sound in 3 words, what would they be?
Experimental, sincere, emotional.
Good words. Could you talk a little bit about the inspiration for Joshua Snakes?
Yeah, well, it's based on someone that I knew. I don't know, I kind of liked the idea of this character who lives across the street and is kind of like the object of your obsession. Kind of like a next door, like boy next door kind of vibe. I like the idea of like playing with this like feeling of obsession and kind of recreating that with different funny noises and kind of like wacky orchestration.
So I know that When I Say to You, Black Lightning is your second album. How has your work evolved from your first album?
I think like thematically speaking, it's a bit more outward. It's supposed to feel like it's less me and my confessions and more, things that everyone can relate to and like experiences imagined and real and based on other people and so on. So there's that, and then also just like I think it's a little more fun as well. Even though there are like some pretty dark themes, it's just like a little more adventurous. And part of that is just because I started playing live after the first album, and I realized that like performing those songs was not always that fun. It demands like a certain attention, whereas like this is something you can really do with a band.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you listening to right now?
I am listening to I just got my Spotify Wrapped, so
yes, always exciting.
Aldous Harding for sure, her last album, Designer. The Beach Boys.
Yes.
Pet Sounds is like one of my all-time favorite records. D'Angelo keeps just coming back through.
Yes.
Always. What else am I listening to now? Well, we just played with a band called Friendship in Philly that I absolutely love. And I would love to be listening to more of that.
What are you most looking forward to about performing tonight?
I think it's nice to play at Trans-Pecos because I've played here at least 3 times before. It feels like a bit of a homecoming in a way, and I don't think I've ever played here in the winter before, and there's like a coziness to it. I think we'll be able to draw from that energy. Yeah.
That was all I had. Thank you.
Great.